Hey and hello there everyone! Welcome back to the Strike Streams Friday edition, or should I say Pi Day edition, because it's Pi Day if you write dates in the American way. It's 3/14, so yeah, happy Pi Day to all who celebrate. We talked about pie and stuff yesterday though, so yeah, whatever. How are we all doing? Lots and lots of love to you all on this Friday. Well done for making it through another week, although if you live in a time zone where you still have a few hours left, then good luck getting through the rest of it. But if you're on a further away time zone and you are kind of finishing up your Friday, well done for making it through another week. One thing I was thinking about Xander Day, which is Thursday, is that next Thursday there is the new Charlie game coming out, so Xander may not want to play next Thursday, which is why I'm annoyed Xander didn't get a shiny yesterday. Dag nabbit. Right, let's get into the game. Let's say hi to some people, and then we'll take it from there. So Kieran, hi. Nightbot, hi. Cheese, hi. What is it? Hang on. Cheese, hi. And then on Lara, hi, and the aforementioned Xander, hi, and Cheese, hi, and Kieran, hi, and I think I've said hi to everyone who's actually said hi. And my man, hello, yeah, no, I always stream on Fridays. It's Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. So, hello. And Xander and I have put the same thing at the same time. So Nightbot is now going to put the same thing at the same time. Well, maybe not quite, but Nightbot's going to get very spammy. Tenchi, hi, hello, welcome, lovely to see you. How are you doing? Happy Friday, happy Pi Day, as well. Okay, so, boop. I did, when I was feeding the kittens and stuff last night, I did see the moon, and it was very big and yellowy. Yeah, so I kind of saw it, is the answer to that question about the blood moon. The blood moon rises once again. But anyway, Bark, how are we all doing? Well, no, I've already asked that, haven't I? So anyway, guys, gals, non-binary pals, so whilst we get all settled in, could you please make sure that if you haven't already, you have clicked like on the video? It does just help out so much to have those likes on the video. And yeah, because we haven't had as many lately. So, although the irony is I've also lost a load of subscribers as well. So maybe just I shouldn't tell you guys at all to subscribe or ring the bell or like the video or anything. Maybe I need a different tactic, who knows. Or maybe we need to triple down, I don't know. Oh, Kevin's here. Kevin, hi. And Weiss, hi. So hello. Oh, you did the new raid in Scarlet and Violet and it was hard. Yeah, I was able to beat it with a friend. I had a strategy where it's like, as long as we didn't have an Intimidate partner, it would work, and then once that happened, it worked. But yeah, no, this one is definitely, I think, the hardest of the 3 starters to, like, solo at least and stuff like that. So, if you had a whole team of 4 and you could plan out the whole thing, then I think it'd be fine. But anyway, Bark, so, chat, my lovely chat. If you haven't, click like on the video already. And then if you're interested in playing along, it is 2:04 p.m. Pacific time, Los Angeles time. So make sure wherever you live or whatever time zone you are in, that is the time for you. Also, I might need to fill up my water bottle because it's not that full, but we'll see how this goes. You had a team of 4 and Intimidate was actually good. Yeah, well, basically, if you have a good strategy and a lot of Intimidate Pokemon, then it's good. But if you're trying to do contrary strats, Intimidate's not good. So yeah, if you're doing like skill swap contrary stuff, then it's not as good. But it is useful, yeah, if you're not going with like skill swap stuff, then Intimidate's are very good. But I was just too afraid of Moxie. You need to shut that stuff down. Anyway, Bo. Anyway, Bark. Sorry, I was reading the word botastic, and I got confused. Also, Charlie has been pre-ordered. Excellent. Let me know like where you went with or who you went with. Do you get any interesting like pre-order bonuses or anything? I don't know. Let me know. I just went with like official Nintendo. Right. Anyway, Bark. Just Miraidon with choice specs. Did you like solo it, or did you like have other humans and stuff? Because yeah, Intimidate could be pretty good for that. It only had one move that could be a bit risky or, well, not risky, but just like a bit dangerous with that. But anyway, Buck. So make sure it's 2:06 p.m. Corbin, hi, welcome. And yes, fellow, future works as well, future connected, future redeemed, future player. But yeah, okay. Anyway, Bark, yeah, so, sorry, we're getting distracted here. You guys probably know you went with official Nintendo as well. Yeah, same. That's the thing, if other places had some cool pre-order bonus or, like, a discount, then obviously I would have gone somewhere else, but it's like, well, then I'll just go with, like, the place that makes the game. But yeah. Oh, Stonjana, Alcremie, Umbreon, and Miraidon. Oh, you didn't have an Intimidate Pokemon. Oh, interesting. But yes. Oh, you also took the plunge for the Let's Go games. Oh, interesting. You might have to remind me what your other one releasing next week is as well. But that's like, I am desperately trying to beat P4G before next week, but I'm also gutted because I got Luigi's Mansion 2. But we'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that stuff. But anyway, Bark. So, doop-a-doop. Tickets. So my tickets are for Uxie, Mesprit, and Blacephalon. You guys know the drill, but I'll remind you all anyway. We are recruit. So do strike, I can do, and then let me know who you can do out of Uxie, Mesprit, and Blacephalon. Ready, set, bow. Let me know, and then I'll get the spreadsheet and we'll do this, because I'm getting distracted by all the chat. I need to get into the adventures and then get into the chat, really, don't I? But at the same time, the problem is people always take a few minutes to come into chat, so it's kind of like you kind of have to stall for a few minutes. Like, I never know how to balance it. Okie doke. Whoa, the spreadsheet! It's filling in itself, Kramen. Thank you for quietly working away at this. Okay. So let's see. We got so Silent Storm can do the clown. There we go. Hang on. Silent Storm can do the clown. And Weiss can only do the clown. And then let's see what else we've got. And then like Uxie, Blacephalon. Let's see what we got here. Maybe we could do Blacephalon in like one of the first two or something. I don't know. Actually, no. Everyone's like Uxie and Blacephalon, but then there's a couple of Mesprits. This is gonna be tricky. Hang on. Clown. Right, hang on. Clown, Mesprit Clown, Uxie Clown, Clown. Actually, there's just not a whole load of people today, is there? I think maybe we could like open up with the clown or something. I don't know. Okay. Oh no, I know what to do. No, I know how I'm gonna do this. Today. Okay. Okay. I think I know what I'm gonna do here today. Okay, I'm actually going to not decide on Team 2 or 3 at the minute, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to have Team 1 Blacephalon, okay? And then we're going to have Silent Storm, Weiss, and Onlara, and then we'll figure out Teams 2 and 3 in a bit, okay? Because we don't have a whole load of people here today and sort of like some weird mixtures of stuff. So let's just begin with Silent Storm, Weiss, and Onlara. And that'll be for Blacephalon, and then we'll figure out what to do with, like, Kevin and Kieran and stuff like that afterwards. So does that sound okay? Just because we do have, it's, like, not a whole load of people and some slightly more mixed things and stuff like that. So let's connect to the YCOM, and then we'll kind of take it from here, shall we? So we're going to connect to the internet. We're going to talk to the nice lady. And then we're going to say, anything goes. But I'm going to select Blacephalon. And then we're going to have Silent Storm, Weiss, and Anon Lara over there. Let's go. Oh, let's just, in honor of Pi Day, let's go 0314, 0314. And there we go. Ah, there we go. Okie donkey. I like it, Silent Storm. I like it. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. It's funny, I was watching a video the other day that said, it sort of said about kind of like, say, I can't remember what the video was, but it was kind of basically just like old references, like old things that you could say that wouldn't be understood or that could be misinterpreted today. So, like, for example, if you kind of like, say, grew up in like the 90s or something like that, or like 90s and 2000s, you could say, like, that'll do, pig, that'll do. And it's a reference to the movie Babe, and that's where, like, that'll do, donkey, that'll do comes from, in Shrek. But you're almost nowadays probably safer to say that'll do, donkey, that'll do, because more people would be likelier to understand a Shrek reference than a Babe reference. And if you said that'll do, pig, that'll do, like, calling someone a pig is quite an insulting thing. So, like, if someone didn't get a Babe reference, they would just think you could be calling them a pig, and that could be quite insulting. And I was like, oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, so if you're ever using that, you're probably almost safer to say that'll do, donkey, that'll do, because no one really goes around calling each other a donkey, and Shrek is a far more popular and well-known franchise, if you dare call it. I mean, Babe is technically a franchise, so... Okay. Right, here we go. So Blacephalon, it's weak to Ghost and Dark and Ground and Rock and Water. You guys know this. Dynamax on turn 1. We'll figure out all that kind of other stuff later. And then we're, and then here we go. Okay. Right. Celio's actually a little bit better than Quagsire in a way, technically. So I'm actually going to begin with Celio because of that thick fat. But Quagsire is very good as well. Ooh, Frostlass. We're going for that double-edged sword. And then Octillery is also very good as well. So, right, anyway, let's just see what we got. Kevin, I think Kevin thought you were actually, like, quoting Shrek. Okay. Right, here we go. Beheeyem and Clefairy. I need shiny Beheeyem. But there is Crawdaunt's on the right. We gotta go for Crawdaunt on the right. Oh no, there's Relicanth on the left. Oh, could we go for the Relicanth on the left, please, 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 please. Relicanth's so good, man. Relicanth's so good, man. And like we got Onlara here. Onlara wants Relicanth as well. I know Onlara picked Relicanth before I even noticed it and said it. Onlara put left for Relicanth. Yes. Okay. So there we go. But, I wonder how many people will go that will do Tepig when AZ comes out. Like, what, like, that'll do Pig, that'll do. I mean, maybe, yeah. But yeah, it's just interesting. It's interesting how, like, references do become dated, and sometimes how you don't even really realize references become dated. I just want to check. Okay, special attack is way better, but I am still going to use physical Dynamax here, because I think Beheeyem has worse physical defense than special. But forgive me if this is wrong. Relicanth is on the left. I figured he was the Pokemon version of Bernie Sanders. Kevin, are you saying that Relicanth is really, really old? No, I'm sorry. That sounds like a dig specifically at Bernie. It's not. It's just America does have far too many, like, incredibly old politicians, and not that, and I actually don't advocate for. Some people say to me, like, there should be like an age limit on, like, politicians and stuff like that, and I actually don't believe in that. But just what I do think is that there should be more in place to make sure that more sort of rules and little things in place that ensure that you don't end up with so many old politicians. So if you have things like more term limits for things and stuff like that, you know, the Supreme Court, if the Supreme Court had some kind of, ow, crud, the burn. Okay, if we all use, like, our water and ghost moves on the next turn, we should be good from here on out. I'm going to go with my special water, because I'm going to see how much this does different now. But yeah. Okay. Right. Here we go. So, Shadow Ball, excellent. And then Max Geyser. But yeah, no. But anyway, so, alright, hit Dark Pulse hits. Oh, crud, that's annoying. Although at least it didn't use Meteor Beam. Like, if it had used Meteor Beam, we would have been in trouble. Ooh, nice job with that Scald there. I mean, it's already burned as well, so, you know. Oh, speaking of burns, yeah, but, like, I burned Bernie. Like, Bernie wasn't the only one who got burned. No, sorry. But again, I actually just want to say, like, I actually really do like what Bernie's been doing at the minute, like, going around doing rallies and stuff, and, like, you know, talking to people, like, actual people. I actually really like that and admire that of him at the minute. So I just want to, just if anyone's like, "Bo, do you like hate Bernie because you just called him old?" It's like, no, but just he is old. Like, I don't think that he should, like, run for senator again, because, like, I think he's too old for that. I think loads of these people who are, like, you know, in, like, their 70s and stuff, like, shouldn't be running. If you're, like, 70s or above, you should not be, like, running for re-election. And again, it's not that I think that there should be a rule, and it's not that I think that there should be some rule saying, oh, well, if you're 70, you can't be president or something like that, but, or a senator or a Congress or whatever, but I do think that there should be, like, limits in place to stop. So if we go left for Relicanth, for the love of Nelly, we're going left for Relicanth. But yeah, and then who do we want to go for afterwards? Do we just want to go for, do we want to go for, like, the Orbeetle? Because Relicanth would be super effective against the Orbeetle, and then that could be pretty good. Oh, Frostlass double swap. Oh, sorry, I was way too late on that. You get me talking about politics, and then okay, here we go. Or should I say here we boo? Yeah, I suppose in theory we could have, like, done an extra switch because Beheeyem would have technically been a bit better. That is true. But I believe in Quagsire. But right, here we go. Anyway, Buck. But yeah, I do think that there should be more in place to kind of, like, prevent older people. And I think something like just having, like, term limits. If you just had term limits for everything, it's like that means that if someone was, like, ran for Congress, ran for the Senate, ran for governor, ran for president, that's like one of the only ways that someone could be, like, super old, but, like, in government. So yeah, anyway, Buck, but we'll move on to more fun things. But yeah, oh crud, there's the rock move. There's the Dwayne. Crud. But in fairness, Beheeyem may not have actually fared a whole lot better, I don't know. So yeah. Anyway, Bug. This thing does now have a really high special defense, so nice job with the acid spray. Cause now it has a really good special defense. And then here's we're going Max Geyser for the rain in Spain on the plains. Actually, yeah, I suppose no point in using Max Knuckle in that we don't have anything with, like, physical attack pretty much. So yeah, okay, that turn actually, for a second there, things were looking bad because of the sandstorm. But between the acid and the rain, they actually now look pretty good. So well done, Team 1. Very smartly done. That's using the old noodle. Right, between the sandstorm and the Frostlass, I was like, oh, this isn't going well. But now that we're... Oh, crud! Oh, crud! Oh, crud. Oh, crud. Celio! More like Celie, no! Crud. Crud. Right, Scald. Can we burn it? Can we please burn it? Pew, 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 pew. Yes! Alright, there we go. Max Geyser. Wait, was Relicanth, like, quicker than our whole team? What the heck? Relicanth, I'm sorry, I won't call you out anymore. Yeah, Kevin, this is all your fault. Everyone boo Kevin, boo. No, please don't do that, not even as a joke. But, like, boo. But no, you are right, Kevin. You did call him old, and he's getting our revenge on us. So, right, 2, 4, 6, 8. Is this team feeble or great? It's great! I know I just said, is this Team Feeble or great, but we do only have like 3 Pokemon on the field right now. Right, Shadow Ball. Come on, please. Oh, crud, hang in there, everyone. Oh, crud, did he just shake off the burn? Oh, gosh. Octillery, you did it, old buddy. Oh, no, burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it. Okay, here's the Max Geyser. Are you saying boo or boo? Nicely played, Kevin. Nicely played. Right, okay, 2 down, but we still got 2 to go. Actually, there's Xatu and there's Orbeetle. Who is more, if we switch Frostlass for Relicanth, who is more of a threat to us? Orbeetle has like a G-Max move, and then and like Struggle Bug and Psychic. Xatu has like Air/Confuse Ray and Psychic. So like, what's like the more dangerous that I feel like? I don't know. I actually don't know. Actually, I have a super effective move against Xatu, so maybe we might want to do Xatu because I have a super effective move against Xatu as well. Whereas with like Orbeetle, we do not. The G-Max is just gravity. Yeah. But it's powerful. Okay. No. Oh, and there are berries behind Xatu as well. So I'm going to pick Xatu because of the berries and because we've got, like, 2 super effective moves. But, like, let me know. So here we go. Okay, looking at chat, the chat's just coming in and it looks like people are saying Xatu, so yeah. So good. I'm glad we were kind of all in agreement on that. Democracy! But yeah. Okay. There is one thing I'm interested in here. Okay. I had a theory, a game theory, that in theory, maybe we could have bypassed Relicanth's Dynamax because Celio is like faster than Octillery and blah 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 blah. So basically, like, it's always better to have a faster Pokemon Dynamax, essentially. Like, it'd be better for Celio to set up the rain than Octillery because it's faster than Octillery. However, Head Smash isn't accurate. So, oh crud, Max Mind Stun! Oh, go for the one with half health, why don't you? What is going on today with this, like, computer AI? Cheese, your dinner's done, yay! Also, hi if I didn't say hi to you. Xatu doesn't blink, really? It doesn't blink? That's quite interesting. I'm gonna have to pay attention to that. Oh gosh! Right, here we go, or should I say here we boo? Right. So, here comes the Sandstorm. But that was a good hit, so, and it's 100% accurate. We do need, like, every hit we can get here, so Dynamaxing, not so bad. Right, Ice Beam, more like an Ice Beam. Oh, the Cheese Freeze! Cheese's dinner may be done, but that Xatu is still frozen. No, it thawed out! What? Yes, Kieran, I'm painfully aware of the fact we aren't at Blacephalon yet. That's the danger. Okay, so here we go. It's Pi Day, so they're 3.14 times stronger, but 3.14 times shiny odds. I love it, Silent Storm. I love it. Oh, the burn is healed. Oh my gosh. Oh, a crit. Oh my gosh. Okay, we need those berries. And we need them fast. Oh my gosh. Oh, yes. Oh my god. Okay, was that a crit? Yes, okay. Because I was going to say, that did not do that much damage last time. Okay. We get the berries back now. But okay. Chat, how are we feeling about this one? Wow, okay. Good thing we're getting those berries. Because Quagsire is bulky. I don't think Quagsire would go down to a Max Phantasm or a Max Mindstorm, or at least I hope it wouldn't. Okay. So, yeah. So we are still going to get the berries, so we don't need to do any, like, switches or anything weird. You know, like, oh, panic switch for health. Okay. So there's the berries. And then, but good luck, everyone. Just Dynamax, attack, set the rain up, do all that other stuff. If we could get... Man, if we could get, like, a Zen headbutt on, like, Relicanth or something that doesn't flinch it, then I think we will... If we can just get the rain up, I think we'll be okay here. But it's just whether we get the rain up is the issue. But Octillery, good luck, my friend. And everyone, do what you do. Oh, God, I'd want to use Brine because of the physical, but... okay, here we go. Bro, we have a rain team versus Blacephalon. This is easiest one about. But Vivek, like, Octillery is like the slowest Pokemon. So we're not going to get rain until turn 2. So it's like... It's like, and Blacephalon's so powerful that it could KO some of us on turn 1, depending on what it does. Taunt! I forget it has Taunt. Okay, this is a good start. Right, here's the Liquidation. Relicanth's playing it safe, which honestly is not a bad idea, because Liquidation is the safer move. So yeah, nicely done here. Oh no, okay, Octillery is actually not the slowest. It had a speed down nature, but like it's just one of those things where you want like a fast Pokemon to set up the rain. That's why Basculin's so good, because like that's why like Basculin's so good, because like you know yeah, that's why Basculin's so good, because it's like so fast. That okay, but we have the rain up now, so yeah, I think we've got this now basically. But it's just, if that thing... Okay, for some reason it's using Taunt. It's like, wanna hit me, bro? But yeah. But, like, if it had used, like, a Max Phantasm or a Max Mindstorm, and it had done it on, like, the right Pokemon, like Octillery or something, that could have been really dangerous. Okay, well done, though, everyone. We made it through. Again, I don't think we didn't, like, play badly or anything. I think it's just the computers were, like, annoyingly good there, so... Shibertooth! Hello! Welcome, welcome! Everyone, stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Get those emojis in chat. I'm actually going to fill up my water bottle. So, I'll wait until the first shiny appears on screen. Actually, no. We'll do the shiny check. And then we'll do the shiny check, but then I will go fill up my water bottle, okay? And oh no, I know what. Actually, no, I know how I'll do this. Beheem. It had Rain Brain. Okay. So Beheem is a no. Relicanth is a no. Xatu is a no. But will we get my first ever Ultra Beast? The Midnight Cosmic Disco Ball Blacephalon! No! Dang. Ugh. The humanity. Shout out to my marine biologist friend. Humanity. Okay. So, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. Dang. Dang. Let's just check the old spreadsheet arena to see if I need any of these. And then we'll move on to my plan for what we're gonna do after this. So, Xatu, Blacephalon, Beheem, and Relicanth. Yeah, so I don't need any of these. But I'm just gonna attack down. Attack down. Well, that sucks. And then your attack down as well. But yeah, I'm just gonna go Beheem, because I like Beheem. Beheem, old buddy, old pal. But yeah, well done, everyone. Very nicely done. One day we'll get this clown to the Velvet Room. One day. Anyway, so welcome back. Would you like us to keep a record of... would you like us to keep a record of where you found Blacephalon this time? Yes, I would. And here's what we're going to do, my guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Number one, I have a special treat for you all today. I am going to, live on stream, Although, actually, no, hang on. I need to double check how this works, don't I? This is a shiny Corsola that I got from Pokemon Go. And I need to evolve it. The problem is that I need to double check how to evolve it, because I actually... Is it just level 38? Level 38. So let's get this thing to level 38 and evolve it into a Corsola, shall we? And then we'll figure out who's in Team 2 and beyond. Right, XL 69, nice. Let's give this like 2 XLs. I want to see how high this takes the level. 43! Look at me doing maths in my head. What's that coming over the hill? Is it a hex bug? Yes, it is. So there we go. And curse. I'm going to give you a curse. Cursty. Okay. Here we go. If you understand that reference, kudos. Look at all these moves it's learning. I'll get rid of Disable. Why not? Right, But yeah, I hatched this guy in Pokemon Go the other day, and I was like, ooh, if I transfer this over, I could then get both of them on my Pokemon Home Pokedex. So this won't fix my living dex situation, but look at it go. Here we go, Corsola, evolve! Oh, look at it! I don't want to say how it differs from the regular Pokemon, because it's an awkward way to describe it. Okay, but Corsola evolved into Corsola. So there we go. Emo Corsola. I like... Okay, that's a good way of describing it. I like it. So it's really funny. Zanda said, how's the P4G progress? And she said, thoughts of the company section of Pokemon Go. And those are both topics I have written down for today. So we'll get to them in a sec. Here's what we'll do, okay? Here's what we're going to do. So here we go. So there's Corsola. We'll switch that back, and I'll put that into Pokemon Home. And then at least this way, on my Pokemon Home, I will have the 2 different types of Corsola and Corsola listed, but I will need to get another Corsola for, like, living dex purposes. Right, anyway, Buck, there is also a cow meowing, so I think I need to let him out as well. Here's what we're going to do, okay? Guys, gals, non-binary pals. We're going to go for Mesprit and Uxie. Could you guys let me know... how many times you've played, and if you can do a Mesprit or a Uxie, okay? So ready, set, bow, let me know, and I'll be back in 1 second, okay? But I'm going to fill up my water, I'm going to let this cow... And we're back. How are we all doing? Right, so hang on. Let's just check what we've got here. Oh, whoops, I didn't do the template thing properly. Okay, anyway, Buck, let's see. Oh, we got Kevin, we got Kieran. Oh, and Cheese. But you can't all do the same thing. So that kind of sucks. Okay, so hang on. What you're saying is we've got 2 people who can do Mesprit and 2 people who can do Uxie. But we, like, literally... Oh, Shibertooth! Shibertooth, you're my savior! Okay, let's have... Let's have let's have like a cheese on Lara. Let's have cheese on Lara Sabertooth, and we'll do it for Mesprit. Hang on, cheese on Lara Sabertooth, and then we'll get Kevin in on a Uxie, or you know, if we end up doing like a wild card or whatever. But does that sound good? So I'm gonna so here's what so team 2 will be cheese on Lara Sabertooth, and then we'll get Kevin in on like a Uxie team or a wild card team or whatever we do. Okay, so let's proceed, because we are running a little bit behind, aren't we? Because I'm waffling too much today. Would you like to do a Dynamax adventure? Make sure you're connected on the Wycom. Talk to the lady. Say anything goes while I select Mesprit. Okay, chat. Who do you think I'll get first out of Mesprit, Uxie, and Blacephalon? Let me know, because I within the next week or so I'm gonna hit being over odds for it. So I'm interested in what you guys think. 0314, let's go like 0628. Well, 0314 0628. How about that for a code? On Lara Uxie, I hope. I love the selfishness of it. No, I'm kidding. But no. But no, I mean, that's the thing. I don't mind. But I think I kind of personally want Blacephalon first. Just because I am like, I just want my first Ultra Beast at this point. You know, I don't, like, if I get Blacephalon or an Ultra Beast, and then I get, like, Thunderous Uxie and Mesprit as, like, the next 3, I don't care. But I want that one Ultra Beast, whether it's a wild card or not. I don't even care about, like, wild card or not. But anyway, so we just need, so we got an Onlera over there, but we just need a Kara over there. It's a Kara over there. There we go. You guys know about this. It has the levitate ability, so no ground moves, no capes, no ground moves. And then it's weak to Bug, Ghost, and Dark. But to quote Onlera, Bug is best. I also think Bug is best is a better catchphrase than be best, but that's getting political again, so so we'll stop right there. I'm going to go with Seismitoad, because Seismitoad is a good support Pokemon if we get a load of physical attackers, which we might. Like, Escavalier is a physical attacker, although Rabombi is, like, basically female Seismitoad, special Seismitoad. Indeed, he does resist Psychic and has Shadow Ball, so that's pretty good. But basically, we can decide whether we want to go physical or special by looking ahead. Hatterene... Oh, I didn't... there's poison at the end. Okay, hang on. Let's see which way we want to go here. Okay. Weezing, Quagsire, Lycanroc... Oh, that's Skuntank in the top right. So do we want to get the Skuntank? Yeah, do we, like, want to get the Skuntank? Yeah, okay, I'm going to go this way, and we're going to go for the Skuntank. And yeah, I was going to say, it looks like we might have something more special attacky here. So I will happily swap my Seismitoad for, like, you know, the Skuntank or whatever. I mean, Skuntank is physical, ironically, but it can use Acid Spray. Like, I could use Acid Spray to support. Actually, I could use Acid Spray to just support all of you guys, and then Rabombi doesn't even need Fake Tears. Okay, I'm gonna help with more special attacks by setting up the poison. See, that's the thing. Seismitoad is a good support Pokemon, because when it's not Dynamaxing, it can use Screech, and when it does Dynamax, it can boost everyone's special attack. So, I know we sort of trashed it when we initially started these streams, because, again, when we initially started these streams, the first thing we were hunting for, like, that we were really hunting for was, like, Heatran. And so, when we were, like, hunting for Heatran, and you would see Seismitoad, oh, come on, don't you dare, Grovyle, don't, okay, that's fine. I thought it was doing max overgrowth, and I thought it was aiming for me, but that's okay. Oh, Silent Storm's doing a circuitry in chat for anyone else, but I don't think there are a whole load of people here today, which is why, if you haven't already, liked the video, because the video's gonna need it. So yeah. Right, righty-ho. Okay, here we go. There we go. And lowering that special attack is actually pretty helpful as well. If it does now go for me, it will help out, so... Fury Cutter, come on. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. Dang. Dang. Okay, I said a dang, dang, I said a dang, dang, dangity, dang, dang. Okay, yeah, don't risk your place if you're ever lined up for, like, the next team. Okay. Like, you basically have to start a raid before we start. You have to start an adventure before, you know, the stream adventure starts. Okay, anyway, Buck, let me check my list of stuff. Basically, oh, endure! Go suck a lemon, Grovile. We don't have anything that can burn or poison or anything, do we? Like, if I wasn't Dynamaxed, we could have Sludge Bomb. Oh, this is gonna be so annoying. This is gonna be so annoying. This is also hilarious, but it's so annoying. Endure should only work for one move, not for. In like a double battle, I would want it to work twice, but in a 4-on-1, this is just brutal. Oh gosh. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if this was turn 3? And we, like, lost our Dynamax because of Endure. Like, man, that would be something. If your move has a secondary effect, use it now. In case it tries Endure again. Right, Pollen Puff, there we go. I know, Kevin, I know. I was so afraid it was going to try it again. Okay, well done, Team 2. Well done. So anyway, to answer Xander's question, how is P4G going? Because of cheese and stuff, I won't talk about things. I'll talk about things super vaguely, like I will not say anything that's it, because cheese wants to go in blind, and so, I mean, not that I would spoil anything, but I won't even say anything about, like, characters or anything. I'll basically just say, I'm at, like, I think I've, like, finished December 6th was, like, the last day I finished, so I think I'm at, like, the beginning of December 7th or something like that, so don't put anything specific in the chat either, because you might be like, oh, so has this thing happened yet? It's like, no, that's December 8th or something, you know, don't do that either. But okay, do we want to switch? I don't think we do. But yeah, so I think I'm on about, like, sort of December 6th or 7th, and I think basically, ooh, Eldegoss or Lycanroc? Oh, that's the question. I actually think the Goss might be better. I'm gonna go with the Goss, because Escavalier is super effective against it. Like a Max Flutter, will be good against this, whereas Lycanroc would absolutely destroy Rabombi. Weakness policy. I tell you what, I might go for a Focus Sash in case it tries to KO me. And then if it tries to KO me, at least I'm insured. Oh, the Dungeon 6 Don't Play Tricks. Yes, I did enjoy that. Yeah, the music was very different in that, wasn't it? But it was good. I liked it. So yeah. But I won't say anything else for cheese sake. Which sounds like sort of, oh, for cheese sake. But no, for cheese's sake, I won't sort of say anything specific or anything. One thing I will just say, which hopefully is not too specific as well, but something I'm finding, because basically I'm really getting into, like, the story now. You know, I'm in December, so, like, the story's really kind of unraveling itself now. I am just going to go with Sludge Bomb here rather than, like, Screech. If Screech were more accurate, I would try and do a Screech to help out with the Max Flutterby. I know that Screech and Max Flutterby would probably be a more effective combo here than me using Sludge Bomb, but I'm just so afraid of it missing, and when my other move is a super effective one, if I didn't have it, if I only had Echoed Voice, I'd absolutely be using Screech here, but I think I am gonna try and just hit this here with the Poisson, and then we'll take it from there. But yeah, and I messaged Xander and Kevin. I was going to say Kanda and Zevin. Xander and Kevin, I did message them who I romanced, because I was kind of talking about that the other day. But again, that's getting specific. But no, here's the thing. Here's just one thing I will say, which hopefully is not too spoilery. And again, don't be sort of too spoilery or anything in the chat. But basically, I think, so I've kind of said that I think that P5R is a better game than P4G. And I still maintain that. I'm not changing my mind on that. And I don't think that anything could happen between now and the end of the game to change my mind on it. Because again, P4G just feels like a more basic P5R, right? But, and I sort of said that P5G just, like, improves on a whole load of the mechanics and stuff, just in, like, loads of ways. Even just from, like, the different elemental types in the game to, like, how they work, to, like, the different enemies, the way that dungeons are designed and laid out, to just even stuff like how you read a book in the game, or how you increase your stats, or the social links, or whatever. Like, just all those things in P5R are better, right? However, one, and I have said there are a couple of things in 4 that I like more than 5. Like, I like the after battle card shuffle system, and I don't really like the negotiating system in P5R. But one thing I will say is I actually think that P4G has a better story than P5R. Not like, no, P5R has better characters, and those individual characters like have better stories and all that kind of stuff. And I like the setting of 5 more, and I like the worlds of it more, and I like the themes and the worlds of the dungeons more, and all that kind of stuff. Oh, Skuntank's in the middle. Anyway, Bark. It says poison, which is bad against psychic, but it is a dark type, so it's fine. G-Ranch, hello! Welcome. But, hang on a sec, I just wanna... Oh, Kevin says I have good taste. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. But yeah, so we'll switch, so if I switch for Skuntank after this, then this will be pretty good and it'll work pretty well, I think. Okay, here we go. Hopefully this works. Okay, anyway, Buck. But I think P4G has a better story. That's not to say the story in P5G is bad, but it's one of those things where I think if I had to sum up P5R, I should just say the full name, really. I don't know why I'm not. But P5R, for my own silly little reasons. But, P5R, look, I liked the story in it, but I think I would almost if I was trying to explain the story of it to someone, I think I would, like, have a bit of a harder time well, actually, no, it's not that hard to explain, to be honest, but just, I think P4G's, like, has so many more, like, twists and stuff to it. It's just so clever that it's so clever. And I think it might be a better story. Again, all the sort of things that kind of make a story, like the world and the characters and stuff like that, all that's better in P5R. But just the story of 4 though is just really good. And I think it might have a better story for all the ways that P5R is definitely a better game. Like P5R is definitely a way better game, and there are just a bajillion things about it that are way better. Like, you know, like the city and the town that you go through and stuff, and the different shops and things like that, and all that stuff is way better in P5R. But like P4G, in addition to like the card system, I think the story might be better. And yeah. P5 felt more episodic. That's a good observation as well. Yeah, and P4 is like one big narrative. Yeah. And well, here's the thing as well. With P5, I mean, I know that 4 is probably going to have this a little bit as well. With P5, it doesn't help that with P5R it has like an extra story. But with P5, one thing I said is that it felt like it kind of was like dragging out at the end. That it felt like it had like 3 different endings. It kind of felt like. And again, obviously one of those was because of, like, the royal part of the game, the R in P5R. But, and maybe P4G will have a similar thing with the G in P4G. But right here, right now, yeah, it feels like one nice, big, long thing, like narrative, rather than a more episodic thing. Because, yeah, you are right. You are right that it all kind of connects more in 4, whereas yeah, in 5 it's like this thing happens and this thing happens. There are like little things that kind of continue through and stuff, and I like that. But yeah. Okay, so I'm switching because I have a Seismitoad. But we should be pretty good here, basically. Berries! Okay, excellent. And then basically, yeah, Indeedee can basically Dynamax and help out a Scavalier and Skuntank. And then Rabombi can kind of just do its own thing, basically. Oh, the extra content in P5 was meant to be in the base game but had to be cut due to time constraints. Oh, interesting. That does make sense. But then even so, it's kind of like, I don't know. It just, because of like the way that 5, like vanilla 5 kind of ends, it kind of already feels like it has like 2 final bosses or something like that. And so, you know, when you then add on the R part, it's kind of like, oh, here we go again. Here's like another final dungeon. Here's another final boss, you know. Whereas with P4G, it feels kind of more, yeah, it feels more like I'm building up and stuff, so. But there we go. Oh, that cry is so... Indeed, he has a good Dynamax cry. I'm just saying it. A good cry and a good Dynamax cry. Right, here we go. Pollen Puff. More like a Pollen Tuff. Here we go. Max Phantasm. I'm so glad Indeedee's faster than the other two, because this is going to get defense down. And then we're going to be hitting it with all our physical moves here, and this is going to be really, really cool. Right, it's using Charm. More like an alarm. Oh no, but he used it on a Scavalier. No. Right, Lash Out. More like a Thresh Out. And then show me the Fury Cutter. Maybe we can get a crit. If we get a crit on Fury Cutter, then this will be good. But no, the Charm did its work. Swift. But we can shake it off. And then here we go. So just everyone keep doing what you're doing, because you're doing fantastically. And then, yeah, here we go. Yeah, Kevin, in like 5 or 6 years, I'll let you know. Sorry, for those who don't, Kevin said like he's like, when like P3R comes out on a Nintendo console, like on Switch 2, they'd be interested to know what I think. And I was like, yeah, no, I'll let you know. When they basically like repackage it in like, you know, 5 or 6 years, and they include the DLC for free, like in the base game, they'll like, they will do that. They will release a version someday that kind of has the DLC just kind of included in it. For like Nintendo, and yeah, so in like 5 years I'll let you know. Stars and Sparkles, Sparkles and Stars, well done everyone. Weiss, you didn't like being restricted by a timer. It is a bit of a... I do understand why people wouldn't like it. Grovyle is a Novile. Eldegoss is not shiny. Skuntank is not shiny either. I have not played Strikers, no. And I probably won't, just cause... Isn't Strikers kind of like one of the, I forget what you call them, but basically like the Fire Emblem Three Hopes kind of type game? I don't know, but... And Three Hopes was okay, but I don't think I'd really want like another one of those games. Like, I had a good time with it, but I don't really yearn for it again. I mean, maybe someday if I saw it cheap. Like, you do see it for, like... I think I have seen it sometimes for, like, less than 20, and it's like, okay, if I ever saw it for, like, $10, maybe I would. In, like, more fortuitous times for, like, $10, maybe I'd be like, let's go for it. But, okay, here we go, everyone. No shiny, no shiny. Will I get, though, the Golden Mesprit? No, it's a Nesprot. Okay, let's just check the stat. Well, actually, no, I need... There's also something a bit odd about its development. Sorry, yeah, you did mention that. If you're willing to say it in a non-spoilery way, but 1 second your character's alive and then they would die. No. I do admire the Warriors games for, like, sort of incorporating elements of their base games into them. Like, Three Hopes, really in so many ways, in, like, every way, felt like Three Houses. Until you got to, like, the base game, like, sort of like the core gameplay, the corest of core gameplay. But even a lot of that core gameplay still had so much Fire Emblem-iness to it. So, anyway, Eldegoss, no. Skuntank, no. Mesprit, no. I actually do need I know for a fact I need Grovyle. for my list, so I'll be going for Grovyle. It's one of my few Hoenn ones that I need. I need Combuskin as well, so next time I guess we haven't been going for Combuskin much because we've got Psychic types and Blacephalon, so that's probably why I still need Combuskin, but yeah, Combuskin makes me feel good. Right, okay. P5R and P5S were in development at the same time, and so as a result, the new content included in P5R is never mentioned or referenced. Ah, interesting. Interesting. I like it. So, you saved the game, and we will keep a record of the Mesprit. How many ore do I have? Just call me Pokemon Coliseum, because there's a lot of ore. Okay, right, okay, so, chat, my lovely chat. Is there anyone who can do a Uxie? Could you let me know how many times you've played, and then, yeah, could you let me know how many times you've played, and if you can do a Uxie? Because we'll just see if we can do a Uxie, otherwise we'll do... Oh, Top Tailor 10! Oh, Top Tailor 10! Would you be good to do a Uxie raid? Because in answer to your question, we're actually asking for, like, the next team right now, so, we can... So basically, if you're happy to do a Uxie, we'd love to have you join our next Dynamax adventure. I'm just going to save the game quick. Otherwise, we could figure out something that Taylor can do. Taylor, yay, you can do a Uxie. Okay, well then you're joining the next one, my new friend. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Thank you so much for subscribing, and we're very happy to have you here with us. Okay, so this is going to be Kevin, Kieran... Oh yeah, we didn't have Kieran end up playing, did we? Okay, that was... Yeah, no, dang. We didn't have... Sorry, Kieran. I think I was meant to put you and Kevin on the next team, and then I'd only put Kevin. Okay, so let's add Taylor. Hang on, so it's Top Taylor 10. I like it. Top Taylor. Sorry, I have a spreadsheet, Taylor, just so that I can keep track of, like, how many times everyone has played and, like, who's played today and stuff like that. Just so I make sure that, like, you know, one person doesn't play more than another, like, too much or anything. You know, it's like, oh, wait, this person's played 3 times and this person hasn't played at all. Like, you know, I try and balance it. Okay. So Kevin, Kieran, and Taylor, you guys are up. So, we've got, make sure you're connected. Okay, so make sure you're connected on the YCOM. Make sure you're in front of the scientist lady, and then we'll talk to her, and then, I don't think the door closed properly. Sorry. Anyway, Bark, I'll get to that in a sec. Okay, so we're going to talk to the lady. We're going to say yes, please. You guys, if she asks about any preferences, please just say anything is fine. Anything goes. And then I will say, Uxie, and then we'll save the game. And then when we're on the pink screen, okay, you guys are going to have your question mark. I've got my Uxie. Shade Van Fan, hello, welcome. Okay, and then, so let's go 0314 and then like 0300. How about that? 0314, 0300, and then we'll hit invite others. And yeah, let me know if you guys have any issues connecting or anything like that. Taylor, feel free to let me know what your username is as well. Make sure you are watching live. It's 2:59 p.m. Los Angeles time. So, oh, just turned 3 o'clock. It just turned 3 o'clock, so it's on the hour. So let me know if you have any issues connecting. I'm just going to check my door shut properly. That did not make any noise whatsoever. Okay. So yeah, so Taylor, if you have any issues connecting, please do let us know. And then yeah. Oh, how do you put the code? Hang on a sec. So Taylor, when you're on this pink screen, you press the plus button. Okay, on the right Joy-Con, you press the plus button, and then the numbers will come up. Okay, and then you're going to enter 0314. 0300 or 03140300, And then once you're done typing in the code, you press the plus button again, and then you go on to invite others, and you press the A button, okay? So it's like plus to bring up the sort of number key, and then you type in your numbers. Once you've typed in all 8 of those numbers, you press the plus button again, and then you press the A button on invite others, okay? So hopefully that makes sense, and hopefully that's good. But again, let us know if you have any issues. If you're not in the lobby in, like, say, 45 seconds, we can start up the lobby again, and we can start up the lobby again and try again, okay? But as long as you're connected, as long as you're definitely connected to the internet, like you're like on the YCOM you've connected, and as long as you're talking to the scientist lady, and as long as you do that with the code, like press the plus button, type in that code 03140300, then you should be good, okay? But if you have any issues with those, if you're not connected on the YCOM, if you're not talking to the lady, or if you just need a reminder of the code, let us know. Do you need to switch online? Yes. Yeah, because you are playing with other people, so you do need a Switch code. Do you not have Nintendo Switch Online? I'm going to take that O as a no. Hang on. We'll try again. So Taylor, you don't have that. Okay. I am sorry. You do need Switch Online and the DLC to be able to do this, I'm afraid. But if you ever do have it, please do come back, and we can take it from there, okay? Because we'd love to have you play with us if you do get Switch Online. I know people don't always have it all the time, or like some people they let it expire and then they get it again when a new game comes out or whatever. But yeah, okay. So is there anyone who would like to be an extra Yuxi player? Is there anyone who's okay? Is there anyone who would like to do a Yuxi? Who, I mean, we could have Kieran join on like a second account, but I just wanted to. But if there is someone else, I'd like to, give someone else a chance, if at all possible. So if there is anyone who'd be interested in doing Yuxi, let us know. Otherwise, Kieran can have the other console on standby. Let's go 0303. So 03140303, and that'll be the code. Okay. So, Kieran can wait. You can wait till, like, 59, Kieran, because, I mean, no one has, like, messaged in chat or anything. So I don't think you need to wait that long. Jeez, sorry, bro. I have Yuxi from your stream. I know, no. I'm really proud of you guys for, like, the legendaries and Pokemon you have got. It's been very cool. See, it's just been really nice. I kind of have said, I've held my hands up and been honest that, this kind of like is my quest for shiny legendary Pokemon, and part of me doing these streams is you guys are sort of joining me along for the ride on it, kind of thing. Because I could just like solo these. I could easily do the thing where you find a raid path where it's like it works, and then you could just do the same raid path over and over and over and over and over. Like, that is totally a thing I could do, but like, that's boring. It's not fun. I think there's something fun. I think this mode is so fun in multiplayer that like it's worth having other people join you. But I've always kind of held my hands up and said, I think Kieran, you can just join, by the way. But like, yeah, but like, if anyone joins in now, they're not going to have enough time to like be like, hey, what are we hunting for? And then it's like, yeah, join us. So you can just join now. Like if someone did join right now, there wouldn't be enough time for it to be like coordinated. So, but thank you for giving holding out hope that someone might join us. But okay, so we got ×2. Kieran doing double duty here. But okay. So here we go. So this is the same as before. Don't use ground moves. Ghost, Dark, Bug is all good. Although Ghost and Dark, not Gark and Dost, Ghost and Dark are a little bit better. But Orangaroo is an excellent support Pokemon. I will just say that. Orangaroo is probably the second best thing after Dracloak. So, that old... Ooh, Butterfree. That's pretty good. Maybe Miltank? I don't know. Machoke's a good Pokemon, so long as we definitely do switch it. Kind of thing. Like, it's just one of those things where if we get a terrible path, and we're, like, forced to swap Machoke for something worse, it's the thing. Okay, let's see, we've got Pelipper, and... Oh, I think I saw Marowak on the top right-ish. Or no, somewhere. Did I say... Oh, no, top left, sorry. Sort of, like, center left on the top, there's Marowak. So if we could go for Marowak, that would be really cool. Actually, maybe we could go for the Pelipper. Maybe we could go for Pelipper, and then, like, Beartic and Marowak or something like that. Yeah, honestly. This might actually be doable. This actually might be doable. And then maybe we could maybe get rid of, like, a Rangaroo and, yeah, maybe we could get rid of, like, a Rangaroo and our Miltank, and then that could work. Shibatooth was preventing a catastrophe. Oh dear, Morgana. Silly Morgana. Right, anyway, Bark, I am going to use a Max Phantasm. More like Donate Plasm. And then here we go. Should we have a Rangaroo take Galvantula and Miltank have Marowak? Good question. Yeah, that is the question, isn't it? I suppose part of the question is, who is better against Marowak out of Miltank and a Rangaroo? They're both immune to Ghost. Neither one, like, resists fire in any way. It's just what's better. A Miltank... What's better between, like, a Miltank Max Strike or an Orangaroo Max Mindstorm? That is the question. Miltank might have run out of PP by then, is the only thing. If Miltank only has 5 PP on Mega Kick, we may want to switch it, but... Although Marowak is a better Dynamaxer, isn't it? So yeah, maybe Miltank from... Hang on. Marowak would be a better Dynamax. If we do turn 4 Dynamax, if we have player 4, turn 4 Dynamax, then the Marowak would be a better Dynamaxer, wouldn't it? Because it would lower defense every turn, whereas, like, Galvantula would lower the special attack. So... And then Kevin could, well, the only thing is a Rangaroo would be our Dynamaxer during the Marowak fight, is the only thing. So Marowak would need to Dynamax, but I would rather have Marowak be like our turn 4 Dynamaxer. We could switch, like, Marowak for, like, 3rd place. We could switch Galvantula for, like, 3rd place and... I don't know. Even I'm getting lost now. Okay, we don't want the Pelipper. We know that much, at least, because we're about to go against a Galvantula, so... I can't remember the name of the person from last week, but I was gonna say... Galvantula is a bug type, though. Which is good for a Uxie. Oh, Kevin's Dynamaxing next. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, yeah, so... Oh, okay. Oh, so I thought Kevin was in 3rd for some reason. Oh, okay. 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 Oh, this is interesting. Oh, Kevin! You could science your Butterfree! Did I say Kevin? I meant Kieran. But Kieran, the Butterfree, Kieran, you could science your Butterfree. You could science the Butterfree, because Butterfree's bad against Marowak. But okay, if Kevin's Dynamaxing now, then this is actually pretty sweet. Oh yeah, let's definitely keep a Rangaroo then, because, yeah, a Rangaroo can use Instruct, and that will be a way better thing. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to just Shadow Ball here. Forgive me if this is a terrible idea. Cool, man. Yeah, hello. How you doing? Yes, Kieran, I think you have full permission here to trade with, to do science, trade with the scientist. Okay, so here's a Rangaroo not using Instruct, actually Dynamaxing for a change. Okay, ooh, hang in there, old buddy, old pal. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, can I get a special defense down? No, of course not. Okay, good Miltank, old buddy, old pal. Okay, come on, here we go, Max Mindstorm. It's not gambling if you're gonna switch anyway. It's safe science. We're practicing safe science. And it's like when we're gonna switch anyway and stuff like that. It's safe science. And then yeah. Wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute. I can't remember what I said earlier, but basically, we want to switch, like... Oh, no, because Butterfree is good again. No, sorry, ignore me, I'm being silly. Ignore me, because I am being a ding-dong. Never mind, I'm being silly here, but yeah. So... Well, oh no, that's the thing. Butterfree... Okay, here's the thing. Butterfree... I know Butterfree... Here's the thing. I know Butterfree is, like, quote-unquote good against Uxie, but the problem is that it's bad against Marowak. And a Rangaroo actually isn't terrible against Uxie. So basically... Because I know the plan was like, oh, Butterfree is good against Uxie, and it's like, why are we getting rid of something that's good against Uxie? But Butterfree's not, like, that good against Uxie. And, like... Oh, hang on, what did she say? Whenever I say let's go gambling, it's a reference to saying... Oh! But yeah. So, Miltank. Oh, crud. We're not going to get the Galvantula, are we? Okay. We did it. Okay, it's fine. Okay. So... okay, well, okay, Butterfree can still do this, and this would be fine. Yes. So Butterfree's gonna switch. Sorry, we got all confused there. That was, I apologize there, because we kind of got talking about, like, a turn from now, and not really the turn we were on. Oh, okay, Tangela. Not great. No, Arangaroo was the one we wanted to keep because, and that's what I was saying at the end of the previous fight, that Arangaroo is, like, still useful against Uxie, whereas, like Miltank was always the one we wanted to get rid of. It was just what we were doing in this upcoming fight was the thing that we were going to be like, well, we'll see how the science goes, because if it's good, we can then ditch Arangaroo in the final fight, and if it's bad, we can just switch Butterfree again. But it's okay. We got too focused talking about the battle ahead rather than the switch we needed to do next. So we'll try and avoid that in future. It's just one of those things where we don't always have time. It was easier to... We needed the time to kind of talk through the overall plan rather than the other one. But in fairness, even I got a bit confused with myself earlier and stuff like that. Okay, so I guess we'll just, like, keep this Tangela, this random Tangela, oh, crud. Are we Dynamaxing a Tangela here? Yeah, okay. But we're going to be Dynamaxing a Marowak afterwards, and that's the important thing, so, okay. Right, Electroweb. Okay, that's an interesting start. I do think we can probably go for Thunder. Because Thunder is accurate on a Galvantula. It's not like for Dedenne, it's a terrible idea, but for Galvantula though, I think it's fine. Well, that's Kevin. I'll put it this way: if you had let me think. If you had Rock Slide, say if you had like Rock Slide, say if you had like something like Rock Slide, right? You wouldn't see using Rock Slide as a risk, would you? And a Thunder for a Galvantula is less of a risk than a Rock Slide for a regular Pokemon. So if you miss, it'll be down to really bad luck, not because you quote-unquote took a risk. Okay. Here we go. Thunder. There we go. Can we get paralysis as well? No. But that's okay. Does Tangela have any special moves, or is it just like Power Whip and Grassy Glide or whatever? I do worry whenever I use Rock Slide, but I see your point. Yeah, no, I was thinking like that's probably not the best metaphor, but oh well. Hang in there, Tangela, old buddy, old pal. Okay, maybe don't use Thunder now, because like Thunder is bad in the sun. So remember that Thunder is bad, or it's like inaccurate in the sun, or less powerful in the sun. I think it's less accurate. So maybe now do just use Electro Web. Oh yeah, Power Whip and Grassy Glide. Ah, that sucks. But okay, here we go. One last thing. Drops to 50 accuracy. So even with the compound eyes, oh, we did get that special defense drop as well. So, so well done, everyone. This had better be shiny. Well done, everyone. But yeah, so with the compound eyes, that would be like 65% accurate, but it would still be less accurate than a regular Thunder for a regular Pokemon. So, so yeah, no, well done for switching moves there, Kevin. But yeah, the first Thunder was very safe, but the second one would not have been. Okay, so if we do the Miltank, Marowak, and Miltank, Marowak, and Miltank, Marowak, and Miltank, Marowak, Miltank for the Marowak, Miltank and Marowak, Miltank and Marowak, Miltank and Marowak, let's switch a Miltank for a Marowak. Okay, well done. Is there another scientist here to switch the Tangela with? No. Okay. But we have a Tangela, so it's fine. I wouldn't bother going with like Stun Spore. If you're gonna try Stun Spore, you may as well go with like Body Slam. But yeah, I think we'll beat this. I think Max Phantasm and physical moves will kind of do the trick here. So I will begin with Shadow Ball, but I can switch to Assurance once we've got a couple of Max Phantasms in. Okay, well done, everyone. Great work. But yeah. Electro Ball and Electro Web is a good combo. If you can get it. Alright, here we go. Or should I say here we go? Oh, so chat, my lovely chat. So we talked about the Persona games, or the P games. But no, we talked about them. So yeah, in a non-spoilerish way. But so we'll move on to the other thing we said we'd talk about, which was like half an hour ago. How are we all feeling about Pokemon Go being sold to Saudi Arabia? And if you don't know about this story, Niantic, the company who sort of made Pokemon Go and like runs Pokemon Go, they sold their games division to a company called Scopely, who are like owned by like the Saudi Arabia Public Trust Fund or something like that. Please don't 100% quote me on all this. But this is like the general gist of it. But basically, they've sold their games division. So I think we are going to have like all the same people working on the game in theory, in game theory. Although whenever one company sells a company to another company, they always lay a load of people off. Like, so a load of people probably, there's a good chance a load of people will like just lose their jobs because of this. Heads up. It is the way of the sort of super Western mega corporate world, unfortunately. But how are we feeling about it? What stuff is, you know, some people could see this as like the beginning of the end. The company who they've sold it to don't have like the best reputation when it comes to how sort of like customer friendly they are with their like monetization. Swift, but we'll shake it off. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna use another shadow ball here. But yeah, so they did announce like that this deal was kind of probably going to happen a few weeks ago, so it wasn't like sort of that surprising when like a couple of days ago they announced it happened, but it is kind of like a shock thing overall. I actually think, one thing I will just say, I think Niantic have played like a blinder here, because I think they're like getting out at a really good point. Pokemon Go for like the past 3 years has like made less and less revenue each year, so it kind of is on like a downward, you know, sort of downward trajectory. And I think realistically, Scopely will probably make their money's worth from the games they've acquired, but it's one of those things where they'll have to deal with like when to pull the plug and stuff like that. So Niantic have kind of made their money, and like now they're out, and they have a load of money now. But Scopely, you know, because I've always said, and I'll get to this in a sec, Pelipper is not shiny. Galvantula is, I don't think that's shiny? No. Okay, I was gonna say, I think it's like darker than that. Marowak is not shiny. Oh, how many Marowaks have we had at this point? But will we get the golden Uxie? No, it's a regular Uxie. A Uxie, I don't know. No sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there. And I think if I look at the spreadsheet, Areno, that there will be nothing here either. Yeah, so no Pelipper, no Galvantula, and Marowak. But I'll pick the... I'll unless any of these have like a profoundly good nature... Oh, that's timid. Okay, I'm going to go with the Pelipper. It's a girl Pelipper as well, so there we go. Uxie, Pelipper, and Galvantula all match. They kind of do. They are the colors of blue and yellow, the colors of Ukraine, because we stand with Ukraine here at Bovio Games. Pelipper. Oh, Pelipper's Pokedex entry. Like, you know, like, okay, so in the Pokedex, every Pokemon has a color category. These categories are kind of wild and stuff like that. Pelipper is a great example of that. Pelipper is listed as a yellow Pokemon. Not a white Pokemon for its white body, not blue for its like blue forehead, blue wingtips, and blue feet, but yellow because of its like just massive beak. I mean, I guess it technically is a yellow Pokemon, but you wouldn't really ever call the beak of a Pokemon like its color. You would kind of call like its main body its color. But yeah, Pelipper is officially classified as a yellow Pokemon. So, so like, I see the logic, but I think it's very stupid still. And Zana, you remember seeing a video on that. It might be the same video. If you think in the PM7 and Mikey video. I think it was PM7 and Mikey. M&J TV. Then, yeah. But it could be another one. There are probably other videos that have pointed that out as well, of course. So... You think you have a crappy job. Okay, would you like to keep the Uxie? Yes, I would. The ticket for it, not the actual Uxie. Right, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Ooh, Weiss just transferred your shiny Ho-Oh. But, yeah, so, okay, chat, my lovely chat. Let's figure out some wild cards, and then we'll talk about Pokemon Go for, like, the rest of the stream or whatever. So, could you please let me know, it was the M&J TV one. So, my wildcard tickets. Oh, Milotic being listed as pink. I know that one is like, what? But yeah, So we're gonna so I need Thunderous, Tapu Bulu, Nihilego, Buzzwole, Pheromosa, Xurkitree, Celesteela, Kartana, Guzzlord, and Stakataka. So if you have any of those Pokemon as a wild card, please let me know now. Ready, set, bow. Let's figure out what we're gonna do, and we'll try and prioritize people who have not yet played today, or we'll just have people who have played and whatever. Okay, Weiss has Celesteela. Shibatooth has Tapu Bulu. I feel like we should do some Ultra Beast today, because we, like, didn't yesterday, but... oh, Silent Storm has Xurkitree. Oh, Coolmania has... Oh, Coolmania hasn't played. Okay, maybe we could do, like, a... Okay, let's right now do Buzz... How long have we not done Stack Attacker? It's been for a while. So maybe we could do Stack Attacker because of that. But I also don't want to... Did Onlara leave? Or is Onlara still here? What color is Dialga to you? Oh, that's the thing. So I don't have a good visual memory, right? So if I had to, like, really clearly picture... I like, have an idea of a Dialga in my head, but it's really not, like, specific. But basically, for me, Dialga is, like, dark blue... And then maybe something like sort of silver or grey because of, like, yeah, it has, like, a load of, like, you know, sort of metallic bits kind of all over its body. And I think a bunch of those have, like, white and grey and maybe, like, some other shades of blue. But it's, like, primarily, like, a navy blue. And then it's got a bunch of, like, say, grey and white and other blue and stuff like that. But, like, it is listed as white in the dex. That is nuts, to say the least. But right, okay. So if we do Buzzwole, so could you guys please, if we decide to do a Buzzwole first, let me just scroll back up. Let's just see. Yeah, if we have Coolman, yeah. Do you mind hosting a Buzzwole? And then if you do a Buzzwole, we can. Oh, Onlara did leave. Okay, I'm sad I missed Onlara. And now Onlara's all the way over there. But yeah, ready, set, bow. Could you guys let me know if you're able to do Buzzwole? And we'll have Coolman, yeah, host a Buzzwole. And then we'll take it from there. So let's see what... And we might have to have the Nightbot random selection game. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to be nice to... Kevin technically hasn't done the strike thing correctly, but I'm going to be nice. I'm going to be nice like Weiss, with extra rice, and because I do know... I think I know that, like, everyone has played once. It's just if there's ever anyone who hasn't played, who I, like, haven't noticed. One of the reasons I ask is, I know at the minute, like, everyone has played once except for Onlara, but it's one of those things where... if anyone has come into chat and they have not played, I do not want to miss them. So if a load of people are just writing strike and like someone's new in the chat, but I like have forgotten that they haven't played yet. Like, so like Coolman, yeah. Even though we haven't seen Coolman, yeah, for a while, it's sort of one of those things where I could easily just look at, if Coolman, yeah, just wrote strike, I'd be like, right, we've got Weiss, Cheese, Coolman, yeah, Kevin, Shabertooth. I could be like, you know, just kind of lump you guys all in together because you're all regulars, you know? But, like, so... Okay, so we've got Weiss, we've got Kevin, we've got Cheese, we've got Kieran, we've got... I'm just going to put Shay instead of Shabertooth. And Silent Storm is just opting out. So, I think... Is this correct in terms of who our candidates are? So we're going to have Coolman, yeah, and then we're going to have 2 of these 5 people, okay? So Nightbot is going to randomly select the first one. This is the Nightbot selection game, so this is positive, okay? So here we go. The random number is 5. Shabertooth, you are our first lucky contestant. Not our last lucky contestant, but our first lucky contestant. So... who is going to be joining Shabertooth? I also love it when it picks the final number, because then when I'm picking 2 people, because now I can just do RNG4, and I can absolutely and definitely pick a number between 1 and 4 that's not Shabertooth. The random number is 4. It's Kieran. That also means we probably won't be doing Stack Attacker now. But here we go. Although, funnily enough, Kieran did kind of sort of technically play twice last time, but I'm not going to count that, don't worry. So, we've got Cool Man, yeah, and Sabertooth, and Kieran. Lovely. Okay, so Cool Man, yeah, if you would very happily set up a code for us and post it in chat once you have hit invite others, and then we'll be all good to go. So we're going to say anything goes. Oh, Bo, out of curiosity, can you do RNG3? Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, because when it, like, picks 5 and then 4, yeah, let's see if it now picks 3. Good idea, Cheese, good idea. So who's, like, what could I pick? It's going to pick, oh, number 2, it picked Kevin. So Kevin is our substitute. There we go. Okay. 0314, oh, wait, no, hang on. I'm waiting for a number, aren't I? Sorry, I'm waiting for a number. Right, 15950525. 15950525. I love it. Good number. Okie doke. But yeah, so anyway, Pokemon Go. So Pokemon Go, it's going to be an interesting thing now that it's Xander. RN. Oh wait, I don't have access to his commands. No. And I do apologize for that, Xander. It's just one of those things where if someone comes into the chat at the beginning of the stream and says, "Oh hey, I didn't know you were streaming today," and then you and I both go !schedule. It's like no harm, no foul, right? But if we say, oh, there's 4 people here. Oh, hang on, this isn't right. Yeah, this isn't. Oh, Cool Man, yeah, hit quit. Whoops. That's okay. It happens. I've done it, Cool Man, yeah, don't worry. So either create a new code or just let us know once you've created the same code again. But if you do type the same code again, you might need to like type it in again. I always recommend if you're doing another lobby, put the code in chat. Whether you're creating a new code or doing the same code again, I always recommend doing it again because usually once you've typed in your code, a bunch of people have typed in chat and they may miss it. So, okay, so it is going to be the same code, 15950525. There we go. You'll love to see it. Okay, there we go, Zachary Jones. Sorry if your name's not Jones, or sorry if it is and I've just, like, doxed you. But okay, and then we just need Sabertooth, and then we'll be good. No, you're good, Cool Man, yeah, it's not a problem at all, totally good. So, who are we doing again? Buzzwole, for Mario Day. We're finally doing Buzzwole for Mario Day, like 4 days later. Buzzwole is bug and fighting, so it is week 2. It's super duper mega weak to flying, but it's also weak to fire, psychic, and theory. So just keep those in mind. Psychic, I would definitely say is like the worst of those, because like psychic is good against, or like bug is good against psychic, but the others are pretty solid though. Like fire and theory are pretty solid. In fact, actually, Fairy is... I'd say actually, it's like... Of the other 3, Fairy's the best, then Fire, then Psychic. Anyway, I really need to pick someone, don't I? I did say that, like, Theory is good, so I'm going to go with Theory. But then Jinx is weak to Bug, but then it has a Fairy move. Okay, we'll probably want to switch to Jinx. I mean, Charger Bug is somehow technically the best of these. Somehow. I'm not saying it's good, but I am saying it's technically the best of these. But yeah. Oh no, I ruined Cool Mania's greatest secret. Everyone, do the Men in Black mind wipe thing on yourselves. And then you won't remember who I am. Okay, let's see. Oh, Whiscash does have bounce. I will just say that. So Whiscash has a flying move. That could be very good. And then Hatterene is Fairy and Psychic. And then... Oh, and then there is Cramorant, but Cramorant doesn't have any flying moves. So... Okay. Okay. Yeah, we don't really have a whole load of good Pokemon here, do we? But here's the thing. I think if we have Whiscash in 4th place and we all do turn 1... If we all Dynamax on turn 1 and we have Whiscash in 4th place, so whoever's like in 4th place... it's Sabertooth, right? And Chargerbug. So if we ditched Chargerbug for Whiscash, then this actually... Oh, I don't have a grass move against a water and... never mind. A water and ground type? Really? Okay. But if we, but yeah, if we all do turn 1 Dynamaxes, and good looking avatar, very nice. Simple, but I like it. I like the bright eyes in the contrast to the dark everything else. No, if we all turn 1 Dynamax, and we switch Chargerbug for this, then that means we'll have a flying type move on our side. So that'll work. Wait, Vileplume doesn't have grass? I thought it had something. Doesn't it have a grass move? I thought it had like Giga Drain or Petal Dance. I mean, Blossom does, but I thought... I'm gonna have to look that up, because I can't... What's Vileplume's moveset? It has Pollen Puff, right? I think. But, right, Moonblast, a rental Pokemon without stab? Say it ain't so. Well, Vileplume might have poison, in fairness. I thought Vileplume had, like, something grass. Because maybe that's the way you can tell it apart from Gloom. Gloom has poison and Vileplume has grass or something like that. I don't know. Okay. Ice Beam. More like an Ice Beam. Can we get Cheese Freeze? No. Okay. Oh, here's the Max Airstream. This is why we're fighting Whiscash, okay? Because of that. Okay, here we go. Or should I say here we go? Right, Max Flutter, bye, bye. Max Flutter, bye, 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 bye. But no, here we go. We'll talk about Pokemon Go in a sec. We just need to strategize about, like, what we're doing for, like, the rest of this, don't we? Right, dig quick before the hyena come. Okay, we just need, like, one more hit or something. I don't know. Okay, Kevin, your ongoing joke is very funny, but I think you can probably stop now. Although he'll probably forget I said that in a second. But anyway, Bark. Okay, here we go. Right, Ice Beam, more like an Ice Beam. Okay, there we go. So, we'll catch this thing. 07 Chargerbug. We'll get rid of Chargerbug, and then this way we have... and then that way we'll have a flying type Dynamax move. But we just have to make sure we Dynamax on turn 1 throughout the rest of this, okay? Okay, we may even need to look up like we may even need to do like try a scientist or something here, because this is pretty bleak. Okay, so yeah, Chargerbug for Whiscash, Chargerbug for Whiscash, Chargerbug for Whiscash on aisle 3, please. Thank you very much. Okay, so yeah, I'm good in the hood. Okay, and then. Okay, Absol, Dusclops, Lycanroc. Oh gosh. They're all... Okay, Dusclops technically isn't weak to fighting or bug. It resists fighting and bug, so I'm kind of tempted to say that. Oh gosh. I'm going to go for Dusclops. There is a scientist as well. Yes! Okay. We could try getting rid of Jinx. Kieran, you can say yo science. Say yo science. You can do it. You can get rid of the Jinx if you like, because it's the worst one against Buzzwole. Science. Science. Yes, Kieran. Science is so nice. You get to do it twice today. Okay, here we go. Come on, please give us something good against Buzzwole. It's Pincurchin, who is rather indifferent. Okay. Why must you feed Kieran's gambling addiction? Hey, Pokemon started this with a game corner. No, I'm kidding. But okay. Okay, so Dusclops is under pressure. Down on me, down on you. Okay. I am going to. I know I missed. Oh wait. I know I missed a play aggressively. And so let's do that, shall we? I am gonna boost your guys' special attack. Go for those inaccurate thunders, and let's see if we blunder. Blunder the sea. Blunder the sea. Blunder the sea is what happens when Whiscash misses a Muddy Water. Okay. So here we go. Or should I say here we go? Yeah, cool man, yeah, Crustle has no special moves. No, exactly. This is purely to help out Pincurchin and Whiscash. Faux Shizzle. Oh, okay. Okay. But yeah, we want to be going with Muddy Water after this, though. Once we get that boost up. Okay, here we go. So Max Ooze, more like a Max Booze. Oh, Shibertooth. Yeah. I think you might have picked your move quite quick there, but that's okay. Okay, so there's the Thunder. But look how much that Thunder did. Dusclops is bulky, but we just did a whole lot there with that Thunder because of Max Ooze. So if we now go for Muddy Waters and more Thunders, hopefully we will KO this thing in 3 turns. We will need some luck. You got excited to beat it up. No, that's okay. But again, here's the thing as well. Shibertooth. I will just say this. Stab. Now, in fairness, Whiscash does have a mixture of, like, special and physical moves. Maybe it's a bit better on the physical side. I can't remember. But a Muddy Water is generally better than a Zen Headbutt anyway, because Muddy Water actually is a water-type attack. If Zen Headbutt were, like, accurate... Yes! Thunder hit! If Zen Headbutt were more accurate... then I would understand. You're like, oh, well, I just wanted to get a move that hit. But Zen Headbutt and Muddy Water are both inaccurate. So, like, Muddy Water is kind of just the better move, because it's like, it's a water move, and Whiscash is a water type, and there's not really anything, like, more powerful or more accurate than that. So, but it's okay. But there we go. Well done, everyone. You did great. Again, we just beat a bulky Pokemon in 3 turns with a Gloom Dynamaxing, so it all works out really well. I wonder if Buzzwole will be the first wildcard shiny. It would be great if the first time we did Buzzwole after Mario Day, it was shiny. That would be pretty great. I am going to switch here because Gloom kind of sucks. And then, yeah. But so forgive me if Gloom is good in, like, whatever we fight next. I can't remember what's up next. Oh, Grimmsnarl and... okay. Grimmsnarl... Okay, I think we want to go for Cramorant just because we have an electric-type Dynamaxing. But yeah, I don't know if we want the Cramorant because I don't think it has any, like, flying-type moves or anything. Actually, although, maybe we do want Cramorant, like, instead of Pincurchin or something. Or Crustle, because Bug and Fighting are bad against water. So, like, actually, yeah, ooh, now the wheels in my head have been turning. Ooh, that's an interesting thought. Okay, so, chat, I have a theory. A game theory. If we did ditch Crustle here, If we ditched Crustle, then Cramorant does resist Buzzwole quite well. Like, i.e., Cramorant is less likely to lead to a Beast Boost than Crustle is. So... oh, this time Whiscash could use Zen Headbutt. Because Muddy Water's not very effective. It's just before, Muddy Water and Zen Headbutt were both, like, neutral. Whereas this time, Muddy Water is... Oh, crud. It's using Dive. One-turn Dive. That's cheap. Instead of One Punch Man, one-turn Dive. Nicely done. Okay, here's Rock Tomb. We're going to lower that speed. And then hopefully we get a Pincurchin Thunder here. Yes, and it hits! Oh, yes! Look at that. Man, Pincurchin with that terrain plus Thunder is really powerful. Oh, well, hang on. What did Sabretooth hit? Or... Oh, you hit Thunder instead of Dyna. Oh, but that's okay, because we one-turned it. So, it's okay. We one-turned it, so it's not a problem. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about the fact we were... I was just... Once, like, I saw Thunder was hitting, I was like... I'm sorry, yeah. Okay, we're good. We're good. So, yeah, Dyna is safe. Yeah, our Whiscash strat... Yeah, can you imagine if we just got the Whiscash and then not done it? Yeah, I do think... Because I think Pincurchin is better against Buzzwole than... Well, Crustle does have a higher defense, and I know Pincurchin doesn't have a whole load of health, but Pincurchin, if Pincurchin can get, like, a Thunder off... I mean, Pincurchin could try and switch as well, and then we could leave... Let fate decide. But I think if Pincurchin can get a Thunder off on Buzzwole, then it's going to be pretty good. So... Because, like, Buzzwole isn't as good. Will we see the fish? Good question. Yeah. Well, yeah, no, we will. Okay. So, yeah, this is mainly going to be Whiscash featuring our guest friends. But, yeah, good luck, everyone. Oh! Do I want to use moves that involve flying can't be used? Does that include max airstream? If I used gravity, Thunder would be more likely to hit. Do I go with gravity? Because I can't really... I'm going to go with a Hex. No, I'll go with Hex to be safe, but... Oh, forgive me if gravity is the strat here. Do you remember when the fish won DA for us? I do, yes. That was funny. The thing is, gravity improves the accuracy of Thunder. And Thunder is going to be like our second most powerful move here. Right, Cramorant's using Dive. Quick before the Piranha come. Okay, it's using Taunt! Good thing I didn't use Gravity. Kiss me goodbye, I'm not using Gravity. Okay, that did not do very much damage at all. 139 defense, 53 special. Yeah, see, this is why we want the Thunder. That Thunder did, like, as much as the Airstream. That Thunder did as much as the Airstream. Man, what's with Ultra Beast and Taunt today? I know, Kevin. If Dr. Doofenshmirtz had a nickel, for every time an Ultra Beast used a Taunt today, he'd be rich. Rich, I tell you. No, he'd have 3 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's more than he'd usually have. Okay. So here we go. Oh, no, Dynamic Punch, that's inaccurate. Oh, okay. And that would have been more likely to hit with the old Gravity, wouldn't it? Okay. So, here's the Beast Boost. Is that going to get Attack Boost? Yes, it is. Oh, it's using Lunge. More like a Plunge. But that's why I wanted Dusclops, because Dusclops has good defenses and resistances. So there we go. Attack down. There's Hex. I was hoping for some paralysis from a Thunder. Oh, the fish! The fish! Oh, you Googled it and didn't say Max Airstream. I didn't think it was, because Max Airstream isn't like a flying move. It's a flying type move. So, 2, 4, 6, 8. Is this Jiffy Below great? It's great! Reflect! That's actually really good. Right, here comes a dive. Show me potato salad. Okay. Now it can't breathe underwater though, because it's got a fish in its mouth. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, there's the Max Airstream. More like a Max Airstream. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, we're not gonna KO. Oh, critical hit. We're still not gonna KO this turn though. Whatever are we gonna do? I'm gonna use Shadow Sneak and snipe the victory. Oh no, I'm not gonna be able to snipe. That's not in sniping range. Oh, and Leech Life's gonna get a load of health back. Oh, crud. Oh, crud! Oh, double crud! Oh, triple crud! Oh, but then back to double crud. Oh, crud! Xander, you didn't know accuracy is boosted? Yeah, that's kind of basically, yeah, so it's not just like a flying type thing, it's like flying and accuracy. So there are a lot of like strategies people have used in double battles with like Dusclops and Gravity, although Dusclops is more preferable as a trick room setter, but yeah, it increases accuracy. Okay, everyone just keep going, I guess. Blah, 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 blah. Oh god, are we actually gonna be able to KO this? Oh, well done for using Zen Headbutt instead of thingamajig. Hex, yes, Hex for the win. Yes. Okay. Well done, everyone. Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars, and get those Mario and Luigi emojis in as well. I don't know what those are. Red and green hearts. Red and green hearts. Red and green hearts and stars and sparkles. There we go. So well done, everyone. Very nice work indeed. Yes, indeed, indeed. So well done. This is Defense Nature Boswell. Probably, it wouldn't surprise me if it was just a regular Boswell. You gotta remember, Whiscash isn't really that powerful, and it's using a non-stab move, or 2 non-stab moves. I was just using a weak special attack move with a Pokemon that's very defense-oriented. Pincurchin was doing tons of damage, because it's Pincurchin, it's a legend. And then Cramorant was using like a stab, but like weak, not super effective physical move. So, okay. Here we go, everyone. Whiscash is not shiny. Tried to do the emotes of Bowser. Oh, I like it. I like it. Okay. Dusclops is not shiny. Cramorant is not Cheeto colored. Cheeto. It's a no. No, you can't spell Cramorant without no. You can't spell the other two without no. Well, you can. But will we get the Mario and Luigi Super Swole Saga? No. Oh, I really thought we were going to get that. Okay. So no sparkles, no sparkles, no sparkles, no sparkles. There we go. Oh, hang on. No. Dang, I really need water today, don't I? But oh well. Okay, so yeah, Boswell, no. Cramorant, no. Dusclops, no. Whiscash, no. I'm just going to check the old spreadsheet Reno to double check that I don't need any of these, because I don't think I do. But let me check. Wow, we're at 354, but we've only done 4 Dynamax Adventures. Oh. We better hurry up then. Okay, let's check the old spreadsheet Reno. And then here we go. So Cramorant, why don't you come on over, Cramorant? Right, no, and no. Okay, I'm just gonna get Whiscash, the hero of. Actually, no, I'll get Dusclops because I had Dusclops, didn't I? And it's a girl, Dusclops. So there we go. Oh, Murray lol. Hi, welcome. Lovely to see you. Welcome. So we are going to do one more Dynamax adventure. So is there anyone who would like to... Okay, hang on. I'll list my wildcard tickets. So if you have any of the following tickets, Let me know. I'm going to join one of you guys for one of your Dynamax adventures. Thunderous, Tapu Bulu, Nihilego, Pheromosa, Xurkitree, Celesteela, Kartana, Guzzlord, and Stack Attacker. I did omit Buzzwole because we just did Buzzwole. But if you have any of those tickets, let me know, and then we'll figure out what one we're going to do, and who's going to play on it. Okay? So, let's see what we've got here. Ooh, we could do the Silent Storm Xurkitree. I am feeling that. Cheese, you were fast? No, you weren't. You were good. You were good. I know I didn't say ready, set, bow, but often when we get to this part of the stream, the ready, set, bow is, like, less necessary. Yeah, ooh, Xurkitree could be a fun one. I do think Xurkitree could be a fun one. But let me just check. Hang on. Okay. Let's see what we got. Hang on. Yeah, a Silent Storm Xurkitree could be fun. Okay. So guys, gals, and non-binary pals. So if we aim for Xurkitree, which I've just typed in not capitalized letters, could you guys please let me know if you can do Xurkitree and like, so strike the number of times you've played. Well, don't make the code just yet because we need to decide the team first. But I like the hustle. So we'll go strike the number of times played, and then I can do, and let me know if you can do Xurkitree. Okay. So ready, set, bow. Let me know. Okay. So we'll check our strike ones. Like if Mari wants to play, then Mari would be welcome to play. But here we go. Why am I'm calling Kevin Silver. I never call Kevin Silver. Okay. So is that everyone who wants to play? We're about to do a Xurkitree. I've got Cheese, Kevin, Coolman, yeah, and Weiss as our potential candidates, okay? And then Silent Storm is going to host, so Silent Storm obviously isn't going to be included. But if you want to play in a Xurkitree, now is the time to let me know, okay? Okay, so, okay, let me just put Silent Storm here. Or not, maybe, yes, no. Yes, no, maybe, I don't know. Can you repeat the question? Okay. Okay, so we're gonna do the Nightbot random selection game. Is it a tree or a pile of electrical cords? Or both? Who knows? That is the question. So we're going to do the Nightbot random selection game. And we're going to do it for number 1 is going to be Cheese. Number 2 is going to be Kevin. Number 3 is going to be Coolman, yeah. Number 4 is going to be Weiss. So here we go. The number is number 1. It's Cheese. So Cheese is our first contestant. Our first lucky winner. So Cheese, well done. Here we go. So our Kieran's got to go. Thank you so much, Kieran. Take care. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. If this says number 3, then Coolman, yeah, is going to be, you know, laughing all the way to the bank. Let's see who our number 1 is. Oh, it's number 4, which is not Coolman, yeah. It's Weiss. So cheese and rice. That sounds nice. And delicious. Okay, so Silent Storm, and then Cheese and Weiss. But a Coolman, yeah, can be our substitute. Okay. So yeah. If that's all good with everyone, then we'll kind of take it away, shall we? Oh, hang on, my chat hasn't scrolled down. You are not laughing all the way to the bank. No, you are not. But you are our substitute. So, hey, maybe someone will have disconnection issues. Like, sometimes there are solar flares. Okay, so here we go. We're going to make sure we're connected to the Wycom. And then we're going to embark upon a Dynamax adventure and say, yes, please. we're going to say anything goes. And then Silent Storm is going to give us a Xurkitree and has already posted the code. Because, yeah, I'm sorry to make you wait there, Silent Storm. And I do thank you so much for waiting. I do appreciate your patience there. 31415926 is the code. Will I be the first one? Will I be the last one? I'm going to guess third. Oh, second. Okay. I'll go with that. Artemis Jones. But yeah, Pokemon Go and the sale of it. Let's go back to that very quickly. Oh yeah, Xurkitree is an electric type. Ground is good, although just watch out because it has Power Whip. So, you know, just watch out for that. But otherwise, this is pretty bog standard, I would say. Just, like, things that resist electricity are good, like other electric types, dragon types. Is there anything else? I don't think... grass, dragon, and electric. Like, they're also pretty nifty defensively. Water types are not as good, so I'm going to go with Exploud. And I guess by virtue, probably Pangoro is then the next best, because we're getting all these waters, and we don't want water against electric. And then Bouffalant, the Boofy boy, who does not have a ground move. He does not have Stomping Tantrum, which would have been kind of perfect. But there we go. So here we go. Oh, what's with all these water types? Although Pelipper does have Wide Guard. So in theory, in game theory, if you... Oh man. If we could have, like, Pelipper and Raichu, though, you would actually be, like, insulated from all electric attacks. Okay, there is a Palisand in the top right corner, so I'm thinking we should just aim for the Palisand. Oh, this is going to be rough. This is going to be rough. We've got a Pelipper, a Grovyle, and a Palisand. This is rough. Okay. Okay, chat. Here's my theory, my game theory. Let me know how you're thinking about this. I think we should switch Slowking for Grovyle, and then our fourth place Bouffalant, and then our Boofy boy, and then our Boofy boy for Palisand, and if we all turn one Dynamax, then this strategy will work out. That's my theory, my game theory. But yeah, let me know. Okay, I'm just going to go Terrain Pulse. It might turn into a Psychic type in a minute. Oh, was there a... Oh, yeah, there was... Yeah, there is also Scavalier, isn't there? But was that not on the left? How's the week been for you, Bo? A bit of a weird one. Sort of quiet, basically. I haven't had a whole load of auditions, except for yesterday when I had so many before my stream that I had to push my stream back an hour to do them all. But apart from that, yeah, no, haven't really had auditions. Haven't really had anything else going on in my life. I talked to my family last weekend. Like, I sort of like do loads of like small messages to them. I don't actually do a whole load of like live video calls with them and that kind of thing. We kind of like spread them out so that they're kind of special when we do them and that they're not like a chore. You know, if it's just like, oh, talk to your mum every Sunday, it's like you just get bored and resentful of each other if you just constantly force chats with one another. Whereas if you do like a load of like little messaging and like, oh, here's this funny thing that happened to me today, like in a message on WhatsApp, like an audio message, then, you know, if you do that, then it means that every once in a while you do a call as well. It all works out, so... But yeah. It's next to Palisand. Oh, a Scavalier... But why would... A Scavalier would be worse than Palisand, though. So why would we want a Scavalier instead of... Because this is Xurkitree. Unless we're doing something that's not Xurkitree. But for Xurkitree, we definitely want Palisand for Xurkitree. A Scavalier doesn't, like... It doesn't resist electric. It does resist grass. But resisting electric is way more important than resisting grass. So, Kevin, thank you so much. Have a good one. Take care and bye-bye. But yeah. So, I mean, if there's something I'm missing, let me know. But, like, for Xurkitree, we would absolutely want Palisand over a Scavalier. And like Max Quake on Palisand is gonna be like really, really good. We don't want Pelipper. But yeah. Although it's a shame, though. It's a shame that Pelipper wasn't a better Pokemon, because then we could, you know, switch some of these more okay ones we have. But yeah, we're just going to have to stick with what we have, unfortunately. Unless we did, like, any, like, double switches or something. But the thing is, Bouffalante's actually good against Grovyle, so if we go to the right here for Grovyle, then we get the Berries. Bouffalante's actually pretty good against Grovyle, because it has Sap Sipper. So that's actually pretty nifty. So wait, does Bouffalante swap for Palisand? Yes, and definitely yes. Bo, did we move Stream back? No, we're still at the 2 o'clock slot, so we're doing 2 o'clock. On Sundays, I've changed it, but on Sunday, I've moved it forward. So if you're talking about the schedule... no, it's 2 o'clock Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. But if you're not talking about the schedule, then I don't know what you mean, and I do apologize, and you might have to explain it. Okay. Hunting Dynamax. I am going to use Max Blizzard more like a wizard here, and I do apologize for that, but I think we'll 2-turn this, so we'll only have 1 turn of Hail. Oh, yeah. Sorry. You might have asked because of the... Oh, sorry. Yesterday, sorry, I might see what you're saying now with Cheese's add-on. Yeah, yesterday I did do the stream an hour later yesterday because I had a whole load of auditions. So basically, I've like not had any auditions like all week, and then yesterday I got a load of them, and I decided to do them before my stream because it was easier to do them before my stream and then like just like delay the stream a little yesterday. It was easier to do that than to do the stream at the regular time and then try and do the auditions either later or like the next morning. Not that again with the Endure, but this time we are setting up the Hail, so this will work out pretty well. Boof. The boof. But yeah, so okay, sorry, I see where you're coming from now with the scheduling thing. Yeah, no, so yesterday I did move the stream back 1 hour, but that was like a very unique to yesterday problem that I had, where, yeah, it was just the best time for me to audition was, like, right before the stream, and so it pushed the stream. Oh, the cheese freeze! You'll love to see it. Oh, we're so close to KOing it. Right, here we go. Everyone just keep doing what you're doing, I think. And then, yeah. Grovyle. So who are we? Oh, so we're getting rid of Slowking. Okay, yeah. So Slowking, make sure you switch for Grovyle here. Yeah, we're going to do Slowking for Grovyle. And if we do Slowking for Grovyle, then we can do Bouffalant for Palisand. So Slowking for Grovyle, Bouffalant for Palisand. That should be... that should be good, because then we'll get one thing that resists electric and one thing that's immune to electric, and then we'll be pretty good from that. So if that sounds good, then there we go. So Slowking, Grovyle, Slowking, Grovyle, Slowking, Grovyle, Slowking, Grovyle. And then, yeah, I'm not, like, happy about having to have an Exploud, but it's whatever. It's fine. It's not an issue. Oh, Mari. Oh, you'll be able to participate in Dynamax Adventures. Oh, that's really cool. Well, we would love to have you join us. So, yeah, if we go to the right for Palisand, and then we can also get the berries, and then that should be good. So, well, that's fantastic. You're doing a Dyna with a Sceptile and a Slowking. Oh, that's really funny. Cool, man. Yeah, that's really funny. Okay. Okie doke. Right, so Palisand, let's all beat to Palisand. But yeah. So I know that Slowking and Grovyle are both good against a Palisand, so it's a shame to, like, you know, keep one of them kind of thing, but still. So Dynamax, if you got it, then let's do this thing. That's really funny, though. I love it when there's, like, I don't know, synchronicity stuff, you know? Okay. Oh, is anyone gonna try and hunt for a Raikou, a Dynamax Raikou, in Pokemon Go this weekend? Because we were kind of talking about Pokemon Go. Basically, just with this takeover, my TLDR on the takeover, we'll have to see how this goes. People who have played other games made by the company say that they can be quite aggressive with monetization, and that this could be... The thing I've always said... Oh, this is what I was going to say. I've always said, and I said this a bunch of times before on stream, so I won't go into my long version of it, but Pokemon Go has always kind of had an expiration date. Because the thing about Pokemon Go is the thing that kind of keeps players interested is a good amount of new content, sort of thing. Like, you know, sort of distributed at a good pace. Pokemon Go was able to do that in the earlier years, you know, like, oh, a new generation of Pokemon every year, lots of community days, like lots of, oh, this Pokemon can be shiny, this, that, and the other. That's always been true with Pokemon Go. But the problem is, it's like with each generation, you get fewer Pokemon to incorporate, because once you get to like Gen 6 onwards, they only add about like 100 Pokemon each generation instead of like 150. And similarly, we're kind of getting through the like Pokemon that have been made available shiny that is like a legendary. You know, it's like there have been a lot of like, if you think of like, and if you think about community days and stuff as well, there have been a lot of Kanto Pokemon that have had community days. There have been a lot of Johto Pokemon and Hoenn Pokemon that have had community days. Of the ones that are kind of viable and make sense, you know. So yes, well done, Cheese, Cheese. Well done for switching, because that's good. Sorry, I'm holding us up there. And there we go. Oh, you can't do them. You don't have strong enough Pokemon. Oh, really? But like they've been releasing Drillbur like they're nothing throughout this week, and they were even like giving away like a Drillbur that's like very accessible for everyone. So I thought this was sort of one thing where, because like with something like Mulch, with like Zapdos or like with like Zapdos and Articuno, there was not a whole load of stuff out there for those. Those were quite tough. Moltres was like quite easy because there are like loads of water types. No rock types, but water types. But yeah, Dynamax, Palisand. Let's all Dynamax a Palisand. And then this should be really good. And then, but there's only like so much stuff they can really kind of put in the game now, and it's kind of like we're at a point where like loads of Pokemon that are kind of desirable have had community days. I still think there are loads of community days left. I'm not talking about, oh, the game's gonna die in like a year or two, but I'm just sort of saying, like, you know, if the game is like 8 years old, in like another 8 years, are there going to be many like community days left or whatever? You know, like, how many community day Pokemon are going to be left in like 8 years or something like that, you know? So, you know, in like 8 years, that's going to be like about like 90 to like 100 like families of Pokemon or something like that have, you know, that are going to have had community days by that point. But you kept getting ones with crappy IVs. To be honest, though, even crappy IVs can be quite good for like the Dynamax. It's not that bad, and particularly because like Raikou's probably not going to be able to do a whole load to like the ground types, hopefully. But okay, well done, everyone. I did just go for a Hyper Beam there, out of like desperation. Because I was like, I think we'll probably like 2-turn this, so But anyway, but the community days, they're going to run out of community day things. They're going to run out of legendary Pokemon to make available as shiny. Like, a lot of people, you know, yes, there are, like, people who maybe if they get a shiny, they want a good shiny. They're like, oh, I already have a shiny of this, but I'd like to have a better one. But are they going to spend as much money to get a second shiny legendary as they did to get it the first time? Like, yeah, they may have bought, like, a ton of raid passes to get a shiny legendary Pokemon the first time, but are they gonna, like, spend as much money trying to get a better shiny legendary? You know, are they gonna spend any money to get a legendary the second time? Like, not a whole load of people are interested in getting a Pokemon again as shiny. If they already have a shiny Pokemon, they're not interested in getting a second one. Also, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. But will we get, this is our final one of the day, will we get the, will we get the blue circuitry? No, sorry, I need to think of a name for that, don't I? Okay. But yeah, Palipar, no sparkles. Grovyle, no sparkles. Palisand, no sparkles. Circuitry, no sparkles. So there we go. You got a Hundo Venusaur? That's amazing. But there we go. I'm just going to check the old spreadsheet, which I don't think has any of these because I just... Oh, no, wait. Oh, I need Exploud, but Exploud was on the initial bunch of Pokemon, wasn't it? But yeah, but Pelipper and Grovyle are no's. It's funny because Grovyle was a yes until like 2 hours ago. And then Palisand is also a no. So, but I'm just going to get the second Grovyle because that's kind of funny that I got two of them. But anyway, so no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there. So there's not a whole lot, like Pokemon Go, you know, it does have like plenty to go in terms of what it has to offer, but it's always been like this limited thing. And I don't think that, say, having a new Pokemon game every 3 or 4 years is really going to be enough for them to, you know, eke things out. But like, if you look at like shiny legendary Pokemon, most of the shiny legendary Pokemon that you can get in that game have been released now. Do you know what I mean? It's like, we've had the birds and Mewtwo, we've had the beasts and Ho-Oh and Lugia, we've had the Reggies and the Lati twins and the Weather Trio, we've had the Time Space Trio, and, you know, things like Heatran and Cresselia and the Pixies and the Pixies. You know, we've had the Swords of Justice and Reshiram, you know, so we've had like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 gens. Gen 6, there's only like 3 legendaries, so like we've had them. Zygarde has been released like separately. I mean, maybe they'll have like a paid research for a shiny for that someday, but, you know, I'm not going to get it because I've got shiny Zygarde in the main games. So, you know, in Gen 7, they've released, like, the Ultra Beasts as shiny, and the Tapus as shiny. You know, Gen 8, they have had Zacian and Zamazenta, albeit in their base forms. But you can see what I'm saying. There's actually not a whole lot left for them to go for. So, it's, yeah, so it's just one of those things where, you know, they are running out of stuff, and I don't think they're going to be able to eke it out. Again, like, I was saying to my roommate the other day, it's been a long time since we last had, like, new shiny... well, not a long time, but, like, if you think about how long it's been since we've had, like, new shiny legendary Pokemon, it's like we had Zacian and Zamazenta introduced as shiny a while back, but before that, what did they have? Like, some Ultra Beasts? Like, we have not had many new shiny Pokemon released into the game, like legendary Pokemon, for a very long time. So, what does Nia have? Let's find out. She has Rayquaza. I already have it. So there we go. Or should I say there we go. Okay. Guys, gals, non-binary pals. I think that'll do for today. That's enough waffling. But yeah, Pokemon Go... so I think Niantic have played a blinder selling it now, because I think, like, you know, we're kind of at this sort of... We were kind of getting towards this, like, beginning of the end phase of the game anyway. And again, when I say beginning of the end, the game may go on for, like, another decade. But I definitely do think there will come a time where there won't be enough new stuff. There, like, won't be enough new stuff to keep players interested. in a way that makes the game money. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's all about making money. Like, you might have a lot of people playing, but you might not have a whole load of people putting in money to the game. And so, you know, if everyone has, like, most of the shinies they want, if most people have most of the this and the that's that they want, you know, it's like, yeah, you can release, like, a Krogunk with a bow tie, but people aren't really going to be, like, that fussed about that. People aren't going to be like, well, I have a regular shiny Krogunk, but I really want a shiny Krogunk with a bow tie. I'm going to spend a load of money on, like, raid passes and incubators to get a Krogunk with a bow tie that's shiny. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, so it's just one of those things where it'll be interesting to see how long it goes for. It's going to be interesting to see how much this company pushes it with the monetization. Niantic had already kind of been doing that. They've kind of been, you know, they have been getting more aggressive with it in the past few years. It's going to be interesting to see how much they push it. But the thing I think is the more they push, the faster it's going to end that inevitable expiration date. So that's my theory, my game theory. And there we go. So everyone, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Oh yeah, even though I'm not playing this yet, Luigi's mentioned too, I'm not playing this yet. I don't know when I will, because I need to beat P4G first, and I might not have enough time before Charlie comes out next week. But if I beat this, like, this weekend, then I'll play this, but anyway, but it's funny, but I did put this in my game to collect the points. Don't forget, if you have any games that are released within the past year, physically, you can select a game, you can go to My Nintendo Rewards program, and then earn gold points. And you can do that before, like, next Sunday or something like that, okay? But if you do it any later than, like, next Sunday, so not this Sunday, but next Sunday, you won't be able to get any more gold points. So cash in those gold points. If you've been thinking about buying anything from the eShop, maybe buy it now before 10 days from now. And stuff like that, okay? Right, anyway, lots of love, everyone. Take care. Happy Pi Day. I'll be back on Sunday 2 p.m. for another 5 Dynamax Adventures. I think because we have shortened the streams, I don't think this Sunday is going to be the day I'm mathematically overdue for a shiny. I think that might be, like, probably by, like, a week from now. If we don't have a shiny legendary from a week from now, I will officially enter drought mode. So we will be getting very close to a shiny legendary. So stay tuned, keep watching, keep joining in, keep liking, keep subscribing. I'll see you guys Sunday. Have an amazing weekend. Lots of love. Please take care. And I'll see you on Sunday. And good luck for anyone getting Raikos tomorrow for Dynamax. And yeah, until Sunday, bye-bye.